Hey guys, how y'all doing today? My name is Franchise Fanatic and welcome back to the channel. And today, if you guys, this is another reaction video and discussion video. Today we're tackling, yes, the new Lego game. I was freaking out when I got this. I was actually watching this live with Echo Killshot and a few other people. And it was just a whole lot of fun. We talked for a while. We were kind of, debating it like, oh, what are we going to get? Is this Lego Batman? Is this Lego Harry Potter? Are we not going to get anything? And I was actually playing Delta Force on Xbox, watching this too, and when it dropped, and we got some good stuff, right? We got Fallout Season 2, we got Ghost of Yote stuff, we got Sekiro anime, a few other things, Resident Evil, but this for me was the highlight, and I swear, Echo, he's probably got it on his video or something, but when we found out this was happening, we were screaming and freaking out. It was effing crazy, bro. It was like insane because it's been so long since the last Lego game, Lego Star Wars in 2022, right? So it's been more than 3 years at this point, and we're finally getting a new Lego Batman game, and the leaks and rumors were pretty much true. And so we're gonna go and react to this. I already have seen it, but we're gonna watch it together, go through with it. This stupid thing keeps popping up. I had to reboot my PC. And we're going to go over some articles. Could you not? Some articles and all that. So it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Anyway, without any more pop-ups from Wayne Tech, let's do this. I am the knight. Lego Batman. The game. Where were the Lego bricks going? Alright, so this... Obviously, this is taking, this is like from the Batman, right? Mixed with Batman Begins, I would say. Look at that suit. Awesome.
I need to become more than a man. I need to become a symbol.
What did you have in mind?
What did you have in mind, sir? Yes. Become the hero. So cool. And I'll go through afterwards, we'll talk about it. I'm just gonna let it play through. Looks freaking awesome, dude. The open world, the combat, the stealth. It's very much Lego Arkham inspired in a way too, right? With the combos and the stealth and the detective vision too.
Who are you? I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. No, you're not. That's cheap imitation Batman.
Why?
Ace Chemicals.
So serious.
Oh man, the
Get
comp.
nuts? Let's get nuts. I'm allergic to nuts.
I don't care, Joker.
The man behind the mask.
Zoe Kravitz. Catwoman. Okay. Not her voice, but the character. Ooh, that noise! Oh my gosh.
I got you!
It looks so good. The graphics, my god. Look at the reflections and the shadows. The ducky. Just like the Batman logo kind of fading in like the trailer. Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally. You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by... Ah! Who put that there? I could have really hurt myself.
Alright. Build the Legacy in 2026, and you have to sign up for a WB Games account to unlock the Golden Age Batsuit, this is the original Batman costume, or suit, I should say. Alright, let's go through this. First off, I just want to say, voice acting is very bad. I know, of course, I'm not the best voice actor ever, but I can do these voices, right? Like, I can do Batman. No, Lego Batman. I can also do Joker, right? Why didn't they get me to voice Joker? And, I don't know, who else? You think darkness is your ally? I was molded by it. I didn't see the Lego until I was a big figure. By then it was only bright, right? Like, I can do it. So, I get it, TT Games, I don't know who the fudge I am, but hey, anyone at TT is watching this, please hire me for voice acting, please. I'm like the Swiss Army knife of voice acting. I can do like 60 voices. Please, please, please. I need to be discovered. Anyway, This looks cool. It looks like we're getting kind of like an amalgamation of different, different Batman iterations, right? From games to comics to film to whatever. Very much inspired by Lego, by Lego, well, it is. It's inspired by Lego, but it's also inspired by, what is it called? The Batman, the Dark Knight trilogy. I saw some. I believe it kind of looks like we're getting the original Batman, but I don't know if we're getting Adam West or Batman Michael Keaton, but obviously it also is inspired by, so like this is Batman Begins, for example. This also looks cool, right? Like we're getting Bruce Wayne, we're getting this kind of looks like Hoth, but it's obviously from Batman Begins, so I'm assuming we get to play through the levels and, based off the films, or I heard it's going to be like an original story kind of set, in its own continuity, but kind of taking inspiration from the other films and other media, which is cool. Obviously, Bruce Wayne training with the Knights of Ren, the whatever of Al Ghul or whatever. The Unreal Engine 5 looks really good though, man. The cutscene quality looks effing incredible, like really good graphics. Become the hero. Got this shot, so we're still building, right? Lego Batman is obviously building. Batman has this little like hurrah animation, and here it is. Like here's Gotham, right? Like in this press release, Jonathan Smith kind of waltzed on stage, and he mentioned all this stuff I mentioned to you guys, but he also mentioned the open world and this crazy. I don't know how big, but crazy big Gotham City. I don't know if this is going to be Lego Batman 2 sized or Lego DC Supervillain sized, or if it's going to be bigger than those. I hope it would be. But yeah, the graphics for the city look really great. Obviously, you can glide. Gliding was a feature in Lego Batman 2 for like very, very selective instances. It was also a feature in Lego DC Supervillains, which is really cool. So this isn't anything new, but I'm glad it's back, and they're going to hopefully take inspiration from that. And here's the money shot. Here's the big freaking money shot, man. Look, we got the wind gusts that I was talking with Echo Killshot. I think he made a video or a short, and he said, there's going to have wind tunnels or whatever, kind of like Spider-Man 2. They got that. But the graphics look incredible. Lego games have always had good graphics. I think some people don't either realize that or don't think about that because they're Lego and they're for babies. But no, like they genuinely have epic graphics. Not, the best in the world, but very, very good. And this looks like the best yet. Obviously, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga right now in terms of released games is the best looking Lego game by far. And to me, I think Lego Star Wars still looks better than this. I think just, that NTT engine really, really pushed graphics with lighting and all that. But this still looks really, really good. I love the shimmering effects off of the signs here. Obviously, the cars look really great. The people, there's like a lot of Lego bricks kind of mixed in with the realistic environments, which I really like. So yeah, really good stuff there. I mean, it just looks freaking incredible. You can go on these tight ropes here, so there is going to be some kind of stealth, which I really like. Detective vision, that's cool. And then you get the combat, and the combat is very, very. It's like a mix of Lego games. It's like a mix of Lego Batman 1 and 2, Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, and Arkham Knight, for example, right? Like, it's obviously, it's kid-friendly. It's not for kids. It's for everyone, but kids will be playing this. But really cool feature is that they actually announced that we're going to be getting a difficulty slider for the first time in a Lego game. At least a mainline TT Lego game. So, for instance, in this case, there's going to be normal mode, which is, I believe, Caped Crusader, and then there is going to be Dark Knight mode, which is going to be more difficult. I don't know what that means, if they're, more enemies, or if they're faster, or there are more guns, I don't know, but looks really effing cool. I think the combat looks really, really awesome. Obviously, who are you? I'm Batman. I don't know who voices Batman. I don't buy it, but whatever. Build the Legacy, we got the shot of the tumbler here, which is really awesome. This looks like if I can get it right, like a diner. Yeah, it is a diner. Look at that, some kind of diner. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna have like a day-night cycle or whatever, but there's like a lot of stuff that looks really cool. Ace Chemicals again. They mentioned that you can obviously glide throughout the city. You can, drive in the Batmobile or the Batcycle or whatever. And then you've also got the ability to grapple. And obviously, like I said, it's taking inspiration from all the movies and comics and whatnot, which is cool. The combat looks freaking awesome, dude. But kind of a weird turn is that, most Lego games have hundreds upon hundreds of characters, right? Like Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, Lego Marvel 2, Lego Marvel Avengers, Lego Batman 3, right? Most of these Lego games, or at least the really, really newer ones, have 200, sometimes 300 playable characters. It's freaking crazy. And, obviously they market it as every character is unique, and that's not always the case, right? Like one guy in Lego Marvel shoots a beam, other guy shoots a different colored beam, right? So it's not like they're all 1,000% different, but it was still cool to have this massive amalgamation of characters in this roster. And the thing that kind of pisses everyone off here is that Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight is only going to have, unless they change it, unless they're wrong, unless, I don't know, they add more, this game is only going to have 7 characters. I know that's really bad, right? Because like Lego DC Supervillains had, what, 250 or something? 275 or some crazy number, right? Lego Marvel 2 had 300, Lego Star Wars has 300 or whatever. These games kind of have a reputation for having these massive characters and these massive rosters, which most games can't even, like, GTA 5, oh my god, 3? Wow! Lego Batman 3 had 280 or whatever, so it's still really cool, but the bad thing is that this only has 7. They have, I believe, Batman, Batgirl, Commissioner Gordon, Robin, Nightwing, and Talia al Ghul. And I don't know if I mentioned Catwoman, but not everyone, right? And I guess that's weird, because, like, why would... There's hundreds upon hundreds of Batman characters, right? Now, they could do skins or whatever, but, it is a little bit odd, right? It feels like... Again, I haven't seen much gameplay. Apparently, we're getting more gameplay tomorrow, which I'll obviously react to and cover that. But it feels like they're not lazy, because obviously looking at this trailer, a lot of hard work went into this. But it is a little bit odd to me that you're going from 200 to 300 to 7, right? Like you're having effing less than 10. That's pretty bad. Now, obviously, you could go with, oh well, every character is different, right? And they all play different. That's cool. They did that in the other ones too. So I don't really know what their reasoning is, apart from either just laziness, or they can't do it, or they were told not to do it by the higher-ups. I don't know. They did not give an actual solid reason as to why. Obviously, that's not a deal-breaker for me. I'm still buying this game day one, and I'm pre-ordering it, whatever, and I'm going to play the fudge out of it. But at the same time, that is a little bit disconcerting, right? I mean, obviously, look, the graphics are great. Hopefully, the frame rate will be great. Lighting looks really good. The voice acting, I don't think is good, but that's just me. I think that the characters that we did see, which is Batman, look really cool. I love the fact that you have this massive open world of Gotham, which again, we've seen this before. We've seen it in Batman 2, DC Supervillains, Lego Dimensions even, right? But like this should be the biggest and best version of the city. Obviously, you get the amazing new combat, the stealth. There's just so much going into this. And I don't know when it's dropping, but it does drop next year. And then, of course, like I said, if you do go to WB Games account, you unlock this Golden Age Batsuit. So that is the trailer, which I'll have a link down below in the description. We're going to go ahead and go to the Lego Batman website here on LegoBatmanGame.com, which I will link this as well, because we get some new stuff here. So coming 2026, this kind of has like a GTA 6 style built to it, I guess, where like there's different pictures and images and whatever, which is cool. And then, of course, we get From Origin to Legend. So, obviously, this is Batman Begins. So, it looks like we're kind of starting off at X and we're going to end at Y type thing. Build your family, blah, blah, blah. Protect the city, Arkham Asylum, Is Chemicals, Shrek's something, Wayne Tower something. That looks really cool. Explore iconic locations. Here's the big part. Navigate, grapple, glide, or drive. So, we got that shot from the trailer. We have this new shot here of the... Looks like the Bat Cycle or something. I don't know who's on the back. It looks like Gordon, maybe. I can't pause it, I don't think, but it looks really freaking cool, man. Like, that looks insane. Very good stuff there. It is horrible frame rate right now, but still, it looks really awesome. I saw a guy diving out of the way, so there's a lot of stuff in here which is really, really cool. Experience the city that shaped a legend. Obviously, really good shots there of Batman and Gordon. And the city here looks really freaking clean. Again, the lighting, the graphics. I see some studs over there in the corner. Just a lot of really awesome stuff there. So, yeah, that looks really cool. Build the legacy, become the hero. This is also interesting. So now you've got, like, a combo meter like Skywalker Saga. We know that this is on PlayStation 5, and we got L1 or LB on Xbox, and that's going to be your grapple button, like Arkham. And then it looks like circle or B on Xbox is like I don't know, like a finishing move or like a dodge. It looks really great. I'm seeing R1 there as well. So maybe that's like a grapple or something. I don't know, but it looks really, really clean, man. Like the combat looks really great. At first, it almost looks like the Lego Duplo Batman. Maybe it's just the cowl. I don't know. But like I like the stop motion esque look to it, where it's fluid and stop motion. Obviously, you're throwing a pie in there with a batarang. Really good stuff. Again, like they're really, really kind of. I think the less amount of characters might actually be a benefit, because now they're really able to focus all this extra time on the city, the combat, the stealth, right? The extra difficulty mode. It's going to be sick. Here on the left, you have like Wayne Box or whatever, and then you can get Batman kind of, gliding over and kind of scoping the area out. That looks sick. And then, of course, you got that shot on the right from the trailer with the stealth. And then yeah, same thing here. So building, the image on the middle here is really cool, where it looks like for a brief second you can see Commissioner Gordon kind of flipping Batman over. So it looks like there's going to be almost like Lego Marvel Avenger team-ups. Possibly. You could select people with your Batarang and throw it. The camera angle goes close like Skywalker Saga. Very cool. I do hope there are random crimes like Arkham or Gotham Knights or Suicide Squad, and it's not just like, oh, once you defeat it, it's over, so we'll have to see. But that looks really cool. And then we have Warner Brothers Games Discovery, which I'm not going to read all this, but it kind of goes into a little bit more detail about the game, and it just kind of says, become the hero, inspired by 86-year history of Batman films and TV show and all that. We're thrilled to announce Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, a fantastic new game designed to entertain and provide entertainment for every type of player. I should probably do my announcer voice. A remarkable team at TT Games is working hard to deliver a fresh take on the beloved Batman universe, offering new and improved features beyond previous Lego games that will excite both longtime fans and gamers of all levels. Ages, I guess. Blah, blah, blah. TT Games. We're really excited. Of course you are. Why would you say you're not? The wrathful Dark Knight, the brilliant detective, the unlikely father of the Bat family, or the Bat fam. It brings together every kind of iteration of Batman. Very cool stuff. What else? Okay, so you got Jim Gordon, Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl, Catwoman, Talia al Ghul. I don't know why Talia, but I guess she's kind of cool. In Arkham City, I suppose, and other media as well. Dynamic new Lego Batman combat system that encapsulates the Caped Crusader's distinctive fighting style. Every hit packs a punch with fluid attack chains, counters, and over-the-top takedowns. You can play solo or two-player. There is no online. It's offline only, but, you get to play local just like pretty much every Lego game. You got Jim Gordon's foam sprayer, so that's one. Robin's line launcher, Catwoman's whip, providing different things for boss battles and enemies. Again, they mentioned the difficulty level. So this is really the meat here. It says, takes place against the backdrop of Gotham City, an open-world Lego playground full of crimes to stop, puzzles to solve, rewards to collect, surprises around every corner, alleyway, and rooftop. You can glide, grapple, and drive, zipping from building to building, soaring over the city with the Bat Glider, that's cool, or cruising around with the Batmobile and Batcycle. The Bat Cave, this is new, the Bat Cave can be customized to display vehicles, trophies, I don't know if that means Riddler trophies, but just trophies, and collectibles, plus an assortment of wearable Batsuits based on past Batman-related media. So that confirms that we'll be able to kind of, customize the Batcave as well as wear different skins or suits based on previous Batman iterations. So yeah, I'm gonna have all this stuff linked in the description down below. Yeah, man, what a freaking awesome day! Like, Gamescom was good. This is a good Gamescom, but this trailer just blew my mind. It's awesome. I love Batman. I love Lego. So to see them actually, a little, I remember when I was a kid, right? We would get 3 Lego games a year, and none of them sucked. And now we have to wait freaking 3 years for one. I get it. Technology's more advanced. It takes them longer, but still, I feel like for what we're seeing with this game, I feel like it should have released a year ago at this point. Like, nothing to me screams this is the most ambitious thing ever. Because we've seen Batman before, we've seen Gotham before. They're adding new things, right? Like, this is not just a rehash, right? But to me, Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga did seem more ambitious and over the top. And I already know Skywalker Saga will be a bigger game than this, right? Because many more movies, so much more content. But I think this is kind of like the Skywalker Saga version of Batman, right? This is not just all of DC. This is more, focused on Batman, which I think is fine. But those 7 playable characters is a bit rough. We'll have to see if they change that or add on. I'll keep you guys updated. Again, tomorrow, Gamescom apparently is still going on in Germany, so we're going to be getting a bunch of other YouTubers and all that who are actually asked to go to ET Games and record and all that, which is really, really awesome. So I'll be covering gameplay whenever they post that. I do have a few meetings tomorrow for my job, but I get out around 12:30 or whatever, so hopefully I'll have some decent time to react to some more stuff, and I'm excited, man. Genuinely, I think this looks great. That does not look like Penguin from the Batman. It looks like Danny DeVito. I don't know if it's like a multiverse thing. Who knows? But I am very, very excited to see where this goes. I'm loving all the information for the most part so far. Again, the only really disappointing thing is the 7 characters. But the open world looks great. Graphics look really good. I guess the voice acting, I don't like that either, but we'll have to see. Like Bane, Bane is just, I don't know, it doesn't sound good at all. But anyway, I'm excited to see where this goes. And again, I will keep you guys updated and covered ASAP when we get this gameplay tomorrow. Again, I'll shout everyone out, so don't worry. I'm not going to oh, this is mine. No, I'm going to, do that. But glad I could go over with this with you and, watch this little video and all that. And of course, go over those websites. Everything will be linked down below. I can't wait to cover more of Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Very cool. And yeah, Batman's awesome. Tell me down below what your favorite Lego Batman game is, your favorite Batman movie, show, whatever. Let's talk everything Batman down below. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Can't wait to cover more Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, baby. Let's go. I'm Batman.